Hey guys, so I have not done much of anything today. Actually, I walked around a little bit, went to a cafe, went down to the electronics shop because I dropped my Gear Fit watch off there last night because I lost a pin for the wristband. That was a fiasco. You just put a little rubber wristband holder thing on it. Wanted to charge me €10. I told him no. So I ended up paying $5, which was still way too much. But anyway, I got it fixed. It has that little rubber strap on there now. And hopefully it holds. And so I'm just sort of walking the boardwalk, walking the streets down here, looking in the little shops. Got a coffee at the cafe. Just sort of a laid back day. I'm gonna head to the beach here for maybe an hour or two. And then from there, I will probably head back to the room and do some editing of the video and hopefully get caught up on that and get a little something to eat. So if I see anything interesting along the way, I will get back to you guys. But right now it's just a bunch of souvenir shops, a bunch of little markets. There are a lot of Germans who come here for vacation and apparently live here. So much so that I was just in a German supermarket which had all kinds of German food in there, which was cool. And but it's a beautiful little place. It's a beautiful little place to visit in Spain. Nice beach. So I'll show you guys the beach when I head out there. Probably in the next, I don't know, 30-40 minutes. All right, talk to you soon. Again, and this is what 8 o'clock at night looks like in Mallorca, Spain. Mallorca, and I am bound and determined to get into that water for today before I leave. I got that early flight out tomorrow, so let's go jump in this ocean whether it's cold or not. And I have the GoPro, so I'm going to take you in this water with me. And it looks like the waves are crashing pretty damn good. Pretty darn good, sorry. But we are going in this water. So let's see what it's like. Back to you soon. Man, this thing is cold. Woo. It's cold. It's really cold. Oh, man. Okay, we can do this. The bottom is pretty sandy. Actually, I thought it might be a little rocky, but it's not. Okay, all right. Man. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's one way. Try to get used to the cold water. I can't believe the water is still this cold. Woo. Oh. It's not very clear either. Now I'm kind of used to it, a little bit, but as soon as I get out, I'm gonna freeze. But it's actually kind of murky. murky. It's not as clear. It's not as clear as I thought it would be. Like Malta and Greece. So northern Greece probably would have been extremely cold too. I've barely even been able to get to the beach, and so from walking all day with my shirt on, I had this nice little farmer tan going on, as we say in the States, from my arms down. Whew. Man, I don't know when this footage is gonna make it. I've been trying to use my GoPro, but the voice is pretty muffled on it, so I'm not sure why. It's a GoPro Hero 4 session. It's already waterproof, so I don't have to put the external case on it, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe parts of it will get edited. I'm just gonna keep recording, and then maybe I'll just take parts of it. Why not? Whew. But now I'm kind of used to the water, but it is pretty cold. Whew. Man, but it's nice. You probably can't see me with the sunset behind me, but it's beautiful. Ah, yeah, that's better. I feel much better now, but man, when I first got in, I was cold. Reality. So, Palma, Spain here. I haven't done much. I've just sort of relaxed a little bit, try and catch up with a few things, and walked around a little bit. It's sort of just like a seaside little town, sort of like we have in the States with Myrtle Beach, or in South Carolina, or on the west coast of Florida, Siesta Key, something like that, Madeira Beach, Treasure Island. It's sort of like that. Hey, these waves are relentless. But it's a beautiful place. There's a lot of vacationers here. There's a lot of people on holiday. And a lot of them, believe it or not, are German, like I mentioned before. This must be like a German holiday spot. So this is my first time ever to Palma. Kind of wish I would have came maybe even a day earlier, or earlier in the trip, so that I could have spent more time here just relaxing in the ocean. But it's beautiful. So off to Morocco. I keep facing that way, and I'm sure you guys can't see me. So off to Morocco we go. And this will all be new also, because the majority of the time I have spent in my time of travel has been in Europe. So this will be new. And the adventure is sort of just beginning after 3 months. 3 months of traveling through Europe, and now I'm going to head on to Africa, and then into South Africa, and to tell you guys my adventurous plans on the GoPro. From Morocco will be South Africa to visit my friends from Elders D Camino, and then from South Africa will probably be well, Johannesburg, Swaziland possibly, and then from there on to Southeast Asia, more than likely, to Thailand, and possibly Laos or Cambodia, and then from there into Indonesia, the Philippines, Australia, Fiji, New Zealand, Hawaii, then into South America. So potentially Peru, Colombia, to possibly visit my friend Juan that I met in Rome, then to possibly El Salvador to visit my friend Rodney from El Salvador that I met in Rome also, and then from there to possibly Mexico City, and then back into the States. So it's going to be a pretty aggressive 5 months that takes me from London all the way around the world and back through the west coast of the States and back into Florida, where I'm based out of. So it has been a beautiful ride, unbelievable to this point. I can only imagine what the next 2 or 3 months have to offer. Actually 3 months, because I'll still be traveling June, July, and August. So it'll be 6 months total on the road. Travel is life. Alright guys, I am gonna cut this GoPro here, or this video here, and I'm gonna get out and enjoy a little bit of the sun. But this is sunset at 8:30 at night. And it's so bright I can't even sleep, and I have an early flight tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning out of Mallorca to Morocco, like I said, but it's at 6:30 in the morning, and I am sure I'm probably going to end up getting like 4 hours of sleep again tonight, just because the sun really doesn't go down here until 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. It was still twilight last night, so we shall see. But I will see you guys in Morocco. Awesome. Just awesome. Let's experience the world together. So I had this really early flight today to Madrid and then to Morocco, like I told you guys. And on the plane, and about, I don't know, almost finished boarding and ready to go, and all of a sudden the whole plane just goes dark. Air conditioner turns off, the lights go off, the music goes off. It was pretty crazy. They tried to get it fixed, they couldn't get it fixed. So now they're trying to find another plane or something. I don't know. I haven't been able to get up to the booth yet to ask them, but I just got a text from the airlines telling me that I needed to go to .com and find out what happened to my airline. But when I go to the .com, it wants me to put in my flight and all that stuff. So we'll figure it out one way or another. We'll get to Morocco today or tomorrow. Hey guys, so the news on my flight to Marrakesh. Tried to upload a video earlier, but I'm still going to upload it before this one. So it's just part of travel, really, and you got to try and stay positive with it. You know, things happen. But they had some technical difficulties on a plane while we were sitting there. We just got boarded. Had some technical difficulties and whatnot through Iberia Airlines. And I just spent 7 hours at the airport trying to get this thing figured out. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but when I first checked in, everything was fine. And then the second time I go to check, they were trying to find another flight. They couldn't find a flight out. So I had to do another flight for tomorrow. So I thought that my time up in the EU was today on the 14th, because that's when I got stamped when I landed in London on March 14th. But apparently London and Ireland don't count. That it wasn't until I got stamped in Amsterdam, Schengen, that my time in the European Union actually started. So I actually have until like the 6th or something like that of June to leave, so I actually have more time than I thought. But anyway, long story short, the gate attendant there thought that when she was booking me through to tomorrow, she thought that I had to have a flight or some form of mode of transportation leaving Morocco in order for Morocco to let me in. And so meaning that I had to buy a plane ticket right then at the airport, and which normally isn't the case with the U.S. passport when you have 90 days in a country. Now, when we travel on a visa, when you have a visa, then you obviously have to have a time of departure for U.S. citizens. Usually, that's how that works. So I ended up calling the U.S. consulate or the U.S. embassy in Marrakesh, and they confirmed with me that yes, I didn't need a ongoing ticket coming into Morocco on my American passport. And so I told the girl that, and so we finally figured it out, and everything worked out. But Iberia Airlines, even though it was a bit of a stressful situation today for 7 hours at the airport, it's now going on 1 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock now, 1300. But they put us up in, I don't know if everybody who got canceled and going tomorrow is in the same hotel or not. I don't know if they put us in different areas, but the hotel that they put us in is actually down the road from where I was staying at yesterday. The Pamplona, and this place, I forget, is called Iberostar Hotels and Resorts. I can't really see that. Let me view that there. Iberostar. And so they were amazing coming in, knowing that I was stressed out and had a long day. They offered a glass of champagne at the check-in. The bellhop or the guy there was very nice. Carried my bags in from the taxi and carried him up to brought him up to the room. His name was Pedro, very nice guy, and he actually told me that he backpacked through the Americas for 13 months. That was pretty awesome. But anyway, the girl at the desk was very nice, and so now they gave me one of the best rooms. I am on the 7th floor, and it's pretty awesome, so I'm going to show it to you really quick. But this is my view. This is just beautiful. And so up there is the 8th floor. And on the 8th floor there is another pool and a bar up there, and then the main pool down there, and then of course the beautiful beach. Oh, and the name of the hotel is actually Sea Soul, but it's part of that hotel group that I told you about. But the outside in this part is just amazing. And then here's the bed. I literally just walked in, so here's the bed, nice big TV, which I don't normally watch anyway. Then it has a closet here, different closets and cabinets and whatever. Oh, look at that. There's even coffee. Nice. And a refrigerator. I was unaware of that. I could use some coffee right now. Complimentary bottle of water, glasses, it's my champagne glass, and then this is the bathroom. All sort of just goes together, but there's the toilet, it's got a little pocket door, and a sink, and then this cool shower here that's separate from everything else. So it's a really nice place. I can't complain. So, 7th floor, beautiful views, and they also included lunch, which I'm going to go down and get, and dinner later is all free. It's all inclusive minus the alcohol. So, thank you, Iberia. It's Backpacker Mike signing out from Mallorca, Spain. See you in Morocco.